Good day to everyone. Welcome to a series of Dhamma talks on World Buddhist TV, Wat Yanava, organized by Buddhist Sangha Youth of Thailand. So today, I'm Pramha Sompong Santechito as the moderator. I would like to present you to request or to encourage all of you to practice Buddha Dhamma, and then so today you can have a good opportunity to watch what the Dhamma talk the Pra Ajahn are giving to the approximately 100 students at the Ratchapat Institute, Korat province. So we can call Korat Ratchapat Institute. So that's why today you can watch, and I hope you enjoy the show, enjoy the Dhamma talks by พระอาจารย์ สำหรับในเทปนี้ก็อาตมาภาพก็จะได้นำเทปพิเศษนะมานำเสนอให้ญาติโยมได้รับฟังและรับชมซึ่งเป็นธรรมบรรยายให้นักศึกษาเอกภาษาอังกฤษประมาณ 1,000 คนนะที่มหาลัยราชภัฏนครราชสีมาบรรยายเมื่อวันที่ 30 สิงหาคม 2553 นะที่ผ่านมาซึ่งญาติโยมก็จะได้รับชมต่อไปก็อาตมาหวังว่าโยมก็คงจะได้รับชมและรับฟังธรรมะซึ่งเป็นภาคภาษาอังกฤษได้ฝึกทั้งทักษะภาษาอังกฤษและได้รับชมธรรมะต่อไปก็ขอเชิญรับชมได้ณบัดนี้เจริญพร
ซึ่งองค์ปาฐกพระมหาสมพงษ์สันตกิโตนั้นกับท่านได้เดินทางไปบรรยายธรรมะภาคภาษาอังกฤษกับเกือบทั่วโลกนะครับท่านเป็นอดีตรองประธานยุวสงฆ์โลกครับ World Buddhist Sangha Youth Thailand ครับอันนี้ประจำประเทศไทยนะครับหลายท่านอาจจะสงสัยว่าครับยุวสงฆ์โลกมีด้วยหรือครับมีนะครับเพราะว่าบางท่านนี่
ครับขณะนี้ทางทีมงานท่านอาจารย์วิทยากรนะครับก็ได้เดินทางมาถึงเรียบร้อยแล้วนะครับเดี๋ยวเราจะเข้าสู่พิธีการในการเปิดงานบรรยายธรรมในวันนี้นะครับ
วิทยาลัย University and from มหาประชาบดีเทรีวิทยาลัย Good morning Vice President for Special Purposes อาจารย์นัทใจสำราญ Assistant Professor บรรณัฐนวบุตร The Dean of Faculty of Humanity and Social Sciences, the Head of English Program and lecturers of English Program and distinguished guests. Now the speaker just arrived and the auspicious moment has now arrived. I would like to take this opportunity to invite อาจารย์นัทใจสำราญ Vice President for Special Purposes to preside over the ceremony and give us opening ceremony speech, please. Next, I would like to take this opportunity to invite Assistant Professor Dr. Sachani Term Sinsuk, the Head of English Program, to report to the President the objective of this program, please.
อาจารย์อานัทใจสำราญ the Vice President for Special and International Affairs of Nakhon Ratchasima Ratchapat University On behalf of English Program, Faculty of Humanities and Social Science, I would like to say thanks to you to preside over the opening ceremony of this Dhamma Talk program. Buddhism has been the national religion for a long time. However, current conditions of our society have not allowed teenagers and students and general public to have the opportunity to visit temples and study the Buddha's teachings. Thai people seem to be far from temples and do not properly understand Buddhism. If we have proper knowledge about it and understand the Buddha's teachings in English, we can discuss and talk about Buddhism with foreigners. For this reason, English program has initiated and conducted the Dhamma Talks in English with the following purposes. Firstly, to teach and educate students with English Buddhism vocabularies. And the second, to gain more knowledge about Buddhism. What's the last one? To help students to have good knowledge with virtue in order to be a quality graduate in the future. Now, it is time for the opening ceremony. I would like to take this opportunity to invite the Vice President to give us the opening ceremony speech. Thank you.
Venerable Pramaha Sompong Santachitto, Assistant Professor Mernrat Nawabut, Dean of the Faculty of Humanities and Social Science, lecturer from English program, students and distinguished guests. It is my great pleasure and honor to have the opportunity to preside over the opening ceremony of the Dhamma Talks in English, organized by the English program, Faculty of Humanities and Social Science, Nakhon Ratchasima Ratchapat University. It is well known that Buddhism has been the national religion of Thailand for a long time. It teaches us to be a good person and also helps to make our country peaceful. If we have the opportunity to study and understand the Buddha teaching in English, we will be able to better spread Buddhism to other countries. Moreover, we will also have more knowledge about Buddhism, which will make us to be a wise and virtuous graduate of both the university and country. I would like to thank Venerable Pramaha Sompong Santachitto, Assistant Professor Mernrat Nawabut, the Dean of Faculty of Humanities and Social Science, lecturer from English program, students and distinguished guests who have participated in this program and make it smoothly successful. Now I would like to take this auspicious moment to open the Dhamma Talks in English. Thank you.
On behalf of English program, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, we would like to thank Ajahn Chai Samran, Vice President for Special Purposes, Nakhon Ratchasima Ratchapat University, to preside over and give us auspicious opening ceremony. And now I think you all ready and more than ready to listen special program that is Dhamma Talks in English. And the auspicious moment has now arrived. For the speaker, I would like to invite Venerable Pramaha Sompong Santachitto to deliver Dhamma Talks in English, please.
Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One.
Respect to all venerables, monks, friends in Dhamma, Vice President, Assistant Professor, Dean, Faculty of Humanities and Social Science, Lecturer of English Program, dear students, today it's my great pleasure to deliver a Dhamma talk concerning the Dhamma in daily life. So, I would like to share some experience, maybe through Dhamma, a lecture, especially when I was a young novice at that time, about 13 years old. I took a bath past this university. At that time, I a little novice. I saw students entering this university. I feel envy of you to have a great opportunity to study in this privileged university, which at that time I have no any opportunity like you. But right now, I come here as the guest speaker, the Dhamma speaker, to share you with the Dhamma talk. So I'm very pleased to share with you. So today my topics, I start with the Dhamma in daily life. All of you, especially some audience in back, please pay attention to look what is the Dhamma and what is the light and how we can integrate the Dhamma into daily life. So I start with actually I make this PowerPoint through Office 2010, but in this university I got only 2003 for this office. That's why I'm not sure it's work properly or not. So let's see what happened. I start with the Buddha proverb, the saying. If you have the note, you can write down some of the Buddhist proverbs, especially the word of the Buddha. So we start with this proverb. We are what we think. All that we are arise with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make our world. This is the Buddha. I quote from the Buddha. It's not my word, but it's Buddha's word. See? Maybe some of you not familiar with the Dhamma term, but do not worry. Because the Dhamma in your daily life is not nothing is called Dhamma. Everything is called Dhamma. This laptop, chair, this room, everything is Dhamma. It depends on you how you can see, how you can look, how you can view the Dhamma. It depends on your outlook. So today my lecture, I would like to share the Dhamma in daily life into 3 parts. I begin with what Dhamma is, what life is all about, and how we can integrate Dhamma into our daily life. So let's see. First of all, I would like to share you with the Dalai Lama, the 14th Dalai Lama. This man, he's the world celebrities, the world popular Buddhist in the world stage. If you know one of the international person in the Buddhist world, this man, he's appealing to the Western world, especially Hollywood star. For example, Richard Gere, the starring in Pretty Woman, he is very popular, but he is followers of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. But even he's not our tradition, belong to Theravada tradition. But Tibetan Buddhism still popular, and even Zen Buddhism, or even right now, all forms of Buddhism appealing or attract the Westerner to turn to study about spirituality. So maybe all of you can read together. Let's see. I would like to quote his saying, right? We have bigger house, but smaller families. More convenience, but less time. More degrees, but less sense. More knowledge, but less judgment. More experts, but more problems. More medicine, but less healthiness. We have been all the way to moon and back, but we have trouble crossing the street to meet the new neighbor. We build more computers to hold more information than ever, but have less communication. We have become long on quantity, but short on quality. These are the times of fast foods, but slow digestion. Tall man, but short character. Steep profits, but shallow relationships. What is going on to our age or the modern age? The more we develop, the more we suffer. The more we develop, the less we happier. Why? We look like seem to be happier, less happy than before. It's not like in our previous people. In the past especially, we quite envy our father, mother, grandfather. Even they have the small house, small, but they more happy than us. What is going on? Even you sometimes, you have your own community, especially cyber communities like a Facebook, many community on cyberspace, but that's not mean you are happy. You lost direction. You feel loneliness. You feel far away from happiness. What is going on? So that's why I start with the paradox in our time. What is going on? So next, I would like to share you with the first topic, as I mentioned, what is the Dhamma? Okay? Why did the Buddha comment with Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta? First turning of the wheel of Dhamma. You know why? And next question, what are the basic teachings of Buddhism? And in this section, I would like to pose the question, why initial emphasis is on dukkha? Dukkha, what the meaning of dukkha? Maybe all of you know dukkha. Dukkha is mean thuk in Thai. We can appreciate dukkha. Why Buddhism start with dukkha? Not start with sukha, not start with happiness. Let's see what going on. Actually, I would like to show you with some of the clips, but I think it's some in technologies, maybe some is obstruction, but don't worry about that. I can show you with why the Buddha comments with Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, the turning of the wheel of Dhamma. Dhamma or Buddha teachings we call chakka or the wheel. Why? If I put the question, why? The Dhamma and why the chakka? If we say Dhamma representing spirituality, on the other hand, chakka representing secularities, the world. So that's why Dhammacakka, Dhamma and chakka, 2 in 1. In the past, the chakka is meant to rise to the civilization of the world. We move from place to place depending on chakka, depending on the wheel. That's why make our world so bright and so thrive or so flourish, develop, whatever. But it's just only material develop. But the Buddha, he proposed the Dhamma. That's why the Dhamma and the chakka go together. Not just only Dhamma, but the chakka go together. It's called the wheel of the Dhamma. That's why the Buddha start with the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutra, the first sermon of the Buddha. Okay? You see, Dhammacakka, wheel. This is Dhammacakra, the wheel. The idea of the wheel developed through the chakra. This is the chakra, the wheel, the same the wheel. But this the wheel of the Dhamma. Right? So that's why Dhamma and chakra, materiality and spirituality should go together. Right now you study in English program. You study for what? For making a life, for making a money, whatever. But does not mean your life enough. You have to develop the Dhamma chakra. That's why the Buddha tried to compose, tried to fix together Dhamma and the wheel to move the Dhamma and then make the world cannot without the spirituality. Go together. Next, my question, what are the basic teaching of Buddhism? Anyone knows? The basic teaching of Buddhism? Hello? Basic teaching? You know? Four Noble Truths? What the meaning of Four Noble Truths? Anyone know? Please show your hand up. Oh, great. Excellent you are. Dependent origination. What is mean by dependent origination? Hello? Dependent origination? As Buddhists? Who here non-Buddhists? Who are non-Buddhists here? Non-Buddhists? All of you Buddhists? If you're Buddhist, you have to know the basic teaching of Buddhism. Dependent origination. Hello? Hey, dependent origination. What? I think very easy. ABC. Now, if you want to study Buddhism in the West, you have to go to the outstanding university. You have to go to Oxford. You have to go to Cambridge, to Yale, to Stanford, whatever university. Very famous if you want to study Buddhist study. But If you don't know the basic teaching, fundamental teaching of Buddhism, how you can study Buddhism deeply. So, dependent origination, paticca samuppada. Okay? Write down. Paticca samuppada. Maybe after that you can submit to Ajahn Mahasam. Okay? Next, 3 admonitions. Anyone know? 3 admonitions. Fundamental principles. You know? The basic teaching of Buddhism. Don't you know anything at all? No? Okay. Yes. 3 admonitions. First, not to do any evil, not to do any bad, to do good, and to purify your mind. That is the fundamental principles.
After watching or viewing the Dhamma talk given by Prajaan at Nakhon Ratchasima Ratchapat Institute, the end of August 30, 2010, you have, appreciate or enjoy the show given by Prajaan to approximately 100 students. I hope you enjoy the Dhamma talk. So as the moderator, I would like to thank everyone for this event, especially Novice Jim, the co-lecturer who invited to answer question and answer to help answer the question to the students. So, and as well for the Ajahn Prapit, one of the lecturer at the English program, and as well for the Ratchapat Nakhon Ratchasima Institute for this opportunity, for all of to the administrators, Ratchapat administrators. I hope if you enjoy the show, enjoy the Dhamma talk, and next time I have more a series of Dhamma talk to all of audience. So today, thank you for your viewing. If you have any question, any doubts, or any comment you would like to share, we as a Buddhist Sangha youth welcome your suggestion. Thank you very much. สำหรับญาติโยมที่รับชมรายการโดยเฉพาะธรรมบรรยายที่พระอาจารย์ได้บรรยายไปเมื่อวันที่30 สิงหาคมพุทธศักราช 2553 ที่ผ่านไปแก่นักศึกษาราชภัฏโคราชโปรแกรมภาษาอังกฤษไปแล้วนั้นประมาณสัก 1,000 คนแล้วก็มีพระอาจารย์พระนิสิตจากมจร.หรือมหาวิทยาลัยมหาจุฬาลงกรณราชวิทยาลัยมารับฟังด้วยประมาณเกือบ20 รูปรวมทั้งมหามงกุฎราชวิทยาลัยนอกจากนั้นเรายังมีนักศึกษามาจากสถาบันแม่ชีประชาบดีที่อำเภอปักธงชัยจังหวัดนครราชสีมาก็ร่วมรับฟังในการบรรยายคราวครั้งนี้ด้วยโยมจะสังเกตว่าบรรยากาศของการบรรยายนั้นเป็นไปด้วยความราบรื่นและนักศึกษาต่างให้ความสนใจในการฟังธรรมทอล์กเป็นอย่างยิ่งนะก็ขอให้ญาติโยมจงสนับสนุนเยาวชนคนของเราให้ได้ศึกษาไม่เฉพาะเพียงภาษาอังกฤษภาษาต่างประเทศเท่านั้นแต่ยังได้รับชมได้ศึกษาในเรื่องของธรรมะอีกด้วยอาตมาหวังเป็นอย่างยิ่งว่าราชภัฏอื่นๆก็สามารถที่จะนำไปปรับใช้ได้นะฮะก็นิมนต์รูปไหนที่ท่านเก่งภาษาอังกฤษเพื่อเป็นการแลกเปลี่ยนทัศนะให้แก่เยาวชนคนของชาติซึ่งเป็นอนาคตของชาติจะได้ศึกษาธรรมะต่อไปก็อนุโมทนาที่รับชมในคราวครั้งนี้สำหรับสุดท้ายของรายการ In the end of the show. I would like to thank all of you. So see you next time, same time, same place. Until then.